Well, good morning, Northwest time is 6:53. It's time now for your morning sprint.
Our Caroline Flynn live in Deer Park for Habitat for Humanity's Blitzville kickoff.
And Mark Peterson tells us about a sunny week ahead of us.
But we begin with new developments in the case of threats made by a Lewis and Clark High School student. Major crimes detectives have secured warrants for his arrest on 3 felony charges. 2 counts of felony harassment, specifically threats to kill, and 1 count of communication with a minor for immoral purposes. The student has been in the hospital ever since. Police identified him on Wednesday. He will now be arrested when he's done being treated. Spokane police have also announced he is an adult and will be charged as such. Officers originally reported that he was a minor.
1 young man is dead. Another is still in the hospital following a Saturday night crash when the pickup they were in went off South Bank Road near 9 Mile Falls. The driver, described only as a young adult male, was found dead at the scene. Deputies say reckless driving and impairment could both be contributing factors, according to investigators.
A violent volcanic eruption in Guatemala has killed at least 25 people and injured almost 300. The country's president has declared 3 days of national mourning following the national disaster. Today, emergency workers will continue to search for survivors and for bodies. The death toll is expected to rise.
The 416 fire burning in southwestern Colorado is now about 2,200 acres and is only 10% contained this morning. 1,800 homes and businesses have either been evacuated or warned they may have to get out soon. Fire crews say they don't expect to have it fully contained until the end of June. Mark?
And more winds are coming their way. We're going to have gusty winds as well. Gusts to 25 miles an hour, starting off into the low 50s. 57 at Coeur d'Alene currently, mid-50s into Moses Lake. And again, a little cooler spot if you head north, 46 degrees in Cusick. So we look at what we're expecting when it comes to our satellite radar. A few scattered showers along the Idaho-Montana border. That's about it. Otherwise, it's cloud cover that we're going to start seeing dissipating and pushing out. It's going to be a pretty nice day, especially this afternoon. We'll warm up. More on that coming up.
Looking ahead today, Spokane Skyride is getting ready to open back up for the summer, but first cruising to do a little work. It involves a crane. The work will close Huntington Park near the tribal gathering place in downtown Spokane for several mornings this week. But the good news, the city says the Skyride should be back up and running later this month.
Well, Hawaii Civil Defense Agency reports 500 quakes in the area of the Kilauea volcano this weekend, including a 5.5 magnitude that shook the summit, sending an ash plume 8,000 feet into the air. In the month since Kilauea began erupting, lava has destroyed 87 homes, up from 77 last week. Authorities ordered new evacuations last week, but it's believed some people didn't listen and are now trapped by a field of lava that's cutting off roads.
Rival protests in Portland resulted in clashes between Antifa and a group known as Patriot Prayer. Within minutes of the group's arrival in downtown, Portland police tweeted that skirmishes had broken out. Throughout the afternoon, pepper spray was used on a handful of protesters.
The Spokane nonprofit debuted horseback patrols in local parks this weekend. The group, COPS, is made up of 16 volunteers and their horses. You can expect to see them at Spokane parks at least twice a month this summer, hopefully driving out crime and attracting more families to the parks.
And today, the volunteers have already started arriving. T-shirts are laid out for the 16th annual Habitat for Humanity Blitz Build. About 700 volunteers over the next 2 weeks are going to be working on 4 homes, working on the interiors and just getting them all set up and off the ground. And today at 12 o'clock, 6 families who are working on their homes last Blitz Build are going to get the keys to theirs today. That's happening at noon.
And coming up next on Good Morning America, an off-duty FBI agent's dance moves turned dangerous this weekend when a gun popped out of his waistband and accidentally fired when he tried to pick it up.
And an 8-year-old Pomeranian found dead on a Delta Air flight from Phoenix to New Jersey. Delta says it's reviewing the situation, but the dog's heartbroken owner says he found blood in his cage.
All right, outside, again, we have clouds, sun, and we've got a very nice start to our day. Take a look at the 7-day forecast, and boy, not too shabby. 68 today, 70 tomorrow. That's absolutely average for this time of year. Plenty of sunshine, though. Wednesday, 75. Thursday, 80 again on Friday, and then the weekend, we cool down. 20% chance of showers Saturday, Sunday right now.
Okay. Mark, thank you.
And thank you for tuning in. GMA starts right now. We'll see you in about half an hour.